Hello, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. You must be also studying, yes or no? Because your exams are near. And for these exams, we have to revise some lessons. So let us start first two lessons. That is lesson number 14 and lesson number 15. Lesson number 14 is inside the kitchen. Students, now what we do in kitchen? We prepare food in kitchen. We cook different varieties of food in the kitchen. They use a variety of ingredients for the purpose for cooking. Now, many of our food items are prepared by heating. To cook rice, we add water to rice and boil it. Puris, pakoras, and fried. Oil or ghee is used to fry them. Then, modaks and idlis are steamed. Chapatis and bhakris are roasted. Foodstuffs become tastier and easier to digest when prepared by heating them. Not all foodstuffs are prepared by heating. We eat some of them raw, that is, uncooked. We eat fruits mostly without cooking. We also eat some vegetables like cucumber, tomatoes raw as a salad. Now, students, in this lesson, we have learned two new terms. First is a combustible substance. A combustible substance is a substance that can burn, is called a combustible substance. For example, camphor. Camphor burns, hence, it is a combustible substance. The next term which we have learned is fuel, a combustible substance that can be used conveniently for obtaining heat is called a fuel. Cooking gas, kerosene, coal are some examples of fuel. However, all combustible substances are not used as fuel. Only those which burns easily and give plenty of heat on burning are called fuels. Nowadays, many people prefer to use cooking gas as fuel. It is easy to use. It lights up quickly. It does not give out smoke, and cooking on gas also saves time. Some people use firewood for cooking. Firewood cooking is done mostly in villages. Burning wood is a troublesome task. It also makes a lot of smoke. Besides, trees are have to be cut down. That is why it is harmful for environment. Some people use a coal burning stove. It is also known as shagdi. Coal also gives out smoke. Those who are using fuels like wood or coal, which gives out smoke, must have windows in their kitchen so that the smoke will not remain in the house. Some people use kerosene stove for cooking. We also get hot plates for cooking on electricity. They are very convenient to use. Some people use heat from the sun for cooking. They use the solar cooker. So, students, what we have learned in lesson number 14? We cook food by heating. It makes the food tastier and easier to digest. There are methods of cooking: boiling, steaming, frying, and roasting. Some food items can also be eaten raw. There are various kinds of stoves. Electricity and heat from the sun can be also used to obtain the heat for cooking. So, students, always remember, using wood or coal as fuel causes harm to the trees in our environment. Now, students, let us revise lesson number 15, that is our body. Students, you must be knowing some parts of your bodies. Now, the head, torso, arms, and legs are the main parts of the body. The head, arms, and legs are joined to the torso. Now, head. The head is covered with hair. Below the forehead, there are two eyes with eyebrows and eyelashes on the sides of the ears. In front, there is a nose. Below the nose, there is a mouth. And below that is the chin. The part that joins the head to the torso is the neck. The next is torso. The chest, abdomen, and back together make up the torso. The part where the arm is joined to the torso is called the shoulder. The leg is joined to the torso at the hip joint. The next is arm. The arm has three parts: upper arm, forearm, and hand. The fingers are the parts of the hand. The upper arm and forearm are joined at the elbow. The forearm and hand are joined at the wrist. The next we will see is leg. The leg too has three parts: thigh, shank, and foot. Toes are part of the foot. The thigh and shank are joined at the knee. The shank and foot are joined at the ankle. In this lesson, we have learned two new terms. First is organ, a part of the body that is used for a particular purpose is called as organ. Now, there are two types of organs: internal organ and external organ. Some internal organs are heart, kidney, lungs, etc. And external organs means the organs that are on the outside of our body. For example, legs, arms, ears, nose, etc. that we can see and touch them. Students, we can do the movements of our body. Some of our body parts can bend. That is why we are able to make movements. The neck. The neck bends forward as well as backward. It turns left or right. It also bends left or right. Next is arms. We can bend our arms at the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. The fingers of our hands can bend too. We can do many things with our hands. We use our hands to write and to pick up things. Next is the waist. We can bend our torso only at the waist. We can bend forward at the waist. That makes it easier for us to do many things, for picking up the things from the floor, tie our shoelace, play games, etc. The next part that we can bend is legs. Our legs can bend at the hip joint, the knees, and the ankles. Our toes too can bend, but not much as fingers. We use legs for many purposes. We use to stand, walk, run, jump, hop, do some machine works, etc. Now, students, in this lesson, we have also learned that we are unique. There are countless people in the world but all of them have the same body parts. No two persons are exactly alike. But there is an exceptional case between the twins. that is, some twin brothers or sisters. They look exactly alike, but even some things are different in them. So, students, in this lesson, what we have learned: head, torso, legs, and arms are the main parts of our body. Chest, abdomen, back together makes up the torso. The head, legs, and arms are joined to the torso. Our body makes various movements with the help of the neck, arm, legs, and waist. Our body helps us to do all our tasks. So, students, we must take care of our body. We should eat healthy food, do regular exercise. Thank you.